Hey guys, so I'm going to jump right into this tutorial by priming my lids with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Light and then blending it in with a damp beauty blender. Next, I'm going to be setting a base for my black smoky eyeshadow with this NYX Jumbo pencil in the shade, I think it's called Black Bean. I'll link it below. And this is going to make sure that our eyeshadow comes out really dark and not like that grayish tone. Ooh, he looks so weird like this. And we're done. I'm totally kidding. Next, I'm going to blend this out with my finger to make sure that I don't have any sharp edges. And this tutorial is going to be a lot of packing on color, blending it out, packing it on, blending it out. So have patience, you will get there. It's going to look weird at first, but it will come out looking great. So next I'm going to go in with my black eyeshadow with a MAC 213 brush and just pack it on. And then with a more of like a fluffy blending brush, any kind that you'd like, just blend out those edges. And then throughout this whole process, I like to go in with a tissue with a little bit of lotion on it and just constantly clean up the edges so that I don't get too wild with it. I don't get black eyeshadow all the way up to my brow, and then I just blend that out. Then I'm going to be going in with this light, a little bit shimmery taupe color with a fluffy blending brush and just blend it right into my crease along the edge of that black eyeshadow with a fluffy blending brush. And I just go in windshield wiper and circular motions. Then I'm going to be going in with this coppery, pinky brown, shimmery color in the Morphe 35W palette in the exact same way that I just did, just to give that crease a lot of blending and a lot of definition. Then I'm going back in with my MAC 213 brush and packing on more of that black smoky color onto the lid. And then of course blending it out with a fluffy blending brush. Like I said, this is a lot of packing on color, blending it out, packing on color, blending it out. So just have patience, we will get there. Then I'm going to go in with this really dark purple color and blend this right into my crease. I'm using more of a precise blending brush rather than the big fluffy one, just to apply the color right in my crease because I don't want it to be getting too high, too close to my brow bone. I know it looks a little crazy right now, but it will come out perfectly blended in just a little bit. So then I blend out those harsh edges with no additional product added to a fluffy blending brush. And then I go in and just clean up the edges as we go with my tissue that has the lotion on it. It works as a really good eraser as you do these. And then once the lotion has dried, I go in with a blending brush just to make sure I didn't create any harsh edges and make sure that I blend those out. Then, you guessed it, pack more black onto those lids. Make sure that we keep this look nice and dark, nice and smoky. Blend out the edges. Nothing new. Next, I'm going to go in with this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Cottage Cheese. And I'm using this in my inner corner as a highlight. It looks really choppy right now, but we're going to go in with our finger and just blend out the edges. Then right over top, I'm going in with a very sparkly inner corner highlight and just really lightly blending that into the black shadow and then cleaning up those edges. Then I'm going to very quickly go in and fill in my brows. This is nothing new, nothing exciting, but if you guys would like to see a brow tutorial, just let me know in the comments below and I would be happy to film that for you. Then, once my brows are done, I like to go in with a flat definer brush with a little bit of concealer on it and really carve out the bottom part of my brow, like right underneath on the brow bone, just to make it really stand out and make it really defined, especially for this kind of look. And then I just go in and blend it out with my finger. And then I like to put a little bit on the outside of my eyeshadow just to make sure it doesn't get too crazy and go too far off of the edge of my eye. Then I go in with a little bit of powder just to make sure that that is set in place. And then of course with a fluffy blending brush with no additional product, just make sure everything is blended together. Then I go in with an angled liner brush and make sure that that black gets right up to my lash line. I have blonde lashes, so I don't want that showing through. Then I quickly curled my eyelashes and I'm going to apply a thin coat of mascara to prime them for lashes. I went ahead and popped some eyelashes on, and I'm going to now go in and just tightline with a waterproof eyeliner to make sure that everything in that area is nice and dark. Next, it is time for foundation. I am using the L'Oreal Infallible matte foundation. I'll link it below for you guys, and I'm applying that with my finger and blending it all in with a damp beauty blender. Next, I'm going to correct the dark circles under my eyes, and then we'll brighten them with some concealer afterward. This is an e.l.f. corrector in the shade light, I think, or maybe medium. I'm thinking light. I'll link it below. But this is an orange shade, and it counteracts all of the blue shades that usually come across as dark circles. And then I'm going to be going in on top of it with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer just to brighten that area up. I like to do both to make sure that the dark circles really don't show through. And then I use that Maybelline Fit Me concealer to highlight the other areas of my face that need highlighting. And then of course, blend it all out with a damp beauty blender. Next, I just go in with my CoverGirl translucent powder in the shade light and set my entire face. As you guys know, my skin is extremely oily, so this step is essential. Next, I'm going to be going in with this L'Oreal True Match pressed powder and bring a little more warmth to my face, carve out my cheekbones, add a little to my temples and around my hairline on my forehead just to bring some warmth to my face and make sure that I look like I have a little bit of bone structure. Next for blush, I'm going to be using the NYX powder blush in the shade Peaches, applying that to the apples of my cheeks and then blending it out with my Morphe G7 fluffy brush, and then going in and just putting a little bit of contour on my nose. I like to just go in and accentuate my nose highlight with a matte powder. And then I'm going in with this really light taupe color and blending that into my lower lash line. And then I go in with a darker taupe color and do the exact same thing right over top. And then I'm going in with this dark purple color that we used in our crease earlier, and with an angled liner brush, pressing that right up into my lower lash line as close as I can get. And then with a fluffy brush, blending it out and making sure it's really smoky. Next, I'm going to apply a really thin coat of mascara to my upper and lower lashes. Then for highlighter, I'm using MAC's Soft and Gentle, and I'm only applying it to the highest points of my cheekbones. If you guys like to apply it to other areas, then go right ahead and do that now. Then I'm going in with the NYX lip liner in the shade Natural and filling in my entire lip. And then I'm going to go in with MAC lip liner in the shade Whirl and only do the outer edges of my lips and not fill them in. Then I like to quickly blend everything out with my finger before I go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Pure Hollywood. And then I give it about 30 seconds to dry matte before I go in with that MAC Whirl lip liner again and apply it just to the outer corner of my lips to give my lips a lot of dimension, and it really brings like an ombre look to your lips. It's really pretty. Then just to the center of my lips, I like to apply a really sparkly lip gloss to make them look more full. This is the L'Oreal lip gloss in the shade Cherry Blossom. I'm going to quickly highlight my Cupid's bow and accentuate my inner corner highlight, and that completes this look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this look as much as I enjoyed creating it for you. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!